Okay, you're giving birth. I'm like, who is this?
And again.
I guess this is Rhaenyra. It has to be. Because there's no one else that looks like that besides Rhaenys, but she doesn't look as old as Rhaenys. Oh, this could be a flashback to when Rhaenyra was born.
A boy, princess.
Okay, it's Rhaenyra. Yeah, she called her princess.
Healthy. Kicking like a goat, princess.
What's his name?
The Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
Immediately. Like,
Why?
The baby just came out. Like, literally just came out.
I'll take him myself.
You should remain a bed,
Yeah,
princess.
you
Yes,
should.
I should.
I mean,
Help me dress.
make the queen come to you. Like, it's messed up. Is she even gonna make it? Are they at least on the same floor of the castle? Yeah, I'm tying off the cord. That is a fresh baby. Honestly, like, just because you're the queen, like, I would definitely make her come to me.
The afterbirth.
I wonder what it's like to sound design that kind of stuff. Oh, there's Rhaenyra. Yep. So, yeah.
Where are you going?
She wants to see him.
Now? Was it terribly painful?
Oh, is this the first one?
I took a lance through the shoulder once.
My deepest sympathies.
Yeah, I don't. Are we comparing pain? Oh, you gotta go up the stairs? Nah, yeah. I would definitely make her come to me. The baby's just looking around. Like, what's all this stuff?
We are turning back, all right? She can come to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To carry me down those fucking stairs.
I mean, he's pretty... I mean, I don't know. Rhaenyra, you could get some Kingsguard or some knights to carry her. He might be able to carry her. But trying to carry your wife and a baby at the same time would be a lot.
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labors.
Oh, no kidding.
What happy news this morning.
Indeed, Your Grace.
Where is he?
Oh, his whole arm is gone. Wow.
You will make a fearsome night.
Oh, you're losing hair, my guy. Lost your
baby have a name
arm,
yet?
losing hair.
We haven't spoken.
Joffrey. He'll be called
Joffrey. Oh, did you name him Joffrey after your the guy that Kristen killed?
I do believe he has his father's nose.
All right. But that means that's baby number like 3. I'm pretty sure. Well, at least Leonora went with her. She won't be by herself with the baby.
I think I called the midwife a cunt.
It's not the same without the hound saying it, you know?
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later, you may get one who looks like you.
I'm pretty sure that's a line straight out of the book. I'm quite certain.
You don't think to consult me before you name my child.
He's our child, is he not?
Don't seem so interested in our affairs, right?
Wow. Oh, you're leaving a trail of blood, Rhaenyra. Yeah, she should not have gone up there. They should have made the queen. They should have made Alicent come down. That's ridiculous.
Scary dragon!
Yep. I was gonna say.
Mother.
No, that's Lucerys and I forgot the other one's name.
We chose an egg for the baby.
Ah, that looks like the perfect one.
I let Luke choose. Thank you, Jace.
Jace.
What a fine night you're going to make, eh?
Might I?
Can I hold my child?
Of course.
Joffrey, is it?
Back to the dragon pit for you two. Or they send out a search party.
Yeah, I gotta let you two be alone. That's a little one. It's so... lizardy. It's because it's like super like tiny. Like there's no meat on his bones. Oh, Aegon grew up quick. I mean, it's been a couple of years, but he's very tall compared to the rest of them now. Nope, there's dinner. What was that? The sheep, the goat? It's almost as big as the dragon. He's like, I'm dead.
Vamos! Vamos!
Khalees! Khalees!
Remek said, I'm hungry now. I don't feel like waiting.
You must hold mastery over your dragon, my
I
young
dar
princess,
la rota got vespers on me.
as Prince Aegon has with Sunfire.
Si you see out it.
Oh, I want to see Sunfire. Sunfire's supposed to be like a golden dragon. That'd be really cool to see.
Can I say it? Dracarys Vermax.
That's Aegon. Mr. Dragonless. It would be pretty annoying to be like the only person without a dragon. I need to stop talking. Because that has not been revealed yet in this show. I'm just spoiling stuff left and right.
What is it?
Something very special.
You're the only one of us without a dragon.
Oh, there you go. Even Alicent's kids are wearing green. A pig. Oh, a pig with wings.
The pink dread.
The pink dread. Oh, it looks like the kids are getting along. Yeah, that'd be annoying. I like how they took the pig down there into the dragon pit. Like they told this, the dragon keepers, like, hey, we're gonna play a prank. It's really dark, so I can't tell, but it kind of looks like sea smoke. Rhaenyra dragon. Oh no, that dragon just went gray. I don't know. It went from dark to red, so I can't tell who that is.
Your obsession with those beasts goes beyond understanding.
They gave me a pig!
You will have a dragon one day.
He'll have to close an eye.
I know it.
Oh wow, he'll have to close an eye. So her dragon dreams must be starting, kind of like seeing into the future, I guess. Like she has like dreams, and it gives her visions. That's a nice little foreshadowing. He'll have to close an eye.
Your grandsons are a menace.
They're more children than he is.
They're savages. And it's not surprising.
Your grandsons? It was Aegon's idea.
It wasn't our Aegon that put them up to it.
I hate people like that. Their children can do no wrong. It's everyone else's kid.
We shall continue this afternoon, Eddard.
He's made a lot of progress on that. That's really cool.
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have three is an insult. To the throne, to you. To House Velaryon and the match you battled so hard to make for.
Nature is a thing of mysterious works.
He would be correct if they weren't Targaryens and Valyrians. Yeah, and it sucks too. Like, if they weren't Targaryens and Valyrians, it'd be fine. No one would know.
She flaunts the privilege of her inheritance without shame. She expects everyone in the Red Keep to deny the truth our eyes can all plainly see. And the king, her father.
He knows.
Of course he knows.
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless. A spider who stings and sucks her prey dry.
Oh, whatever, dude.
Spoiled cunt.
He's very bitter.
I have to believe that in the end, honor and decency will prevail. Meet a hue to that, and to each other.
So what's going on with you two? What, out the window? And you're just there watching him? Okay. Yeah, that's your kid.
Was it your plot?
No. It was Jace.
Aemond is your brother.
Oh, he's a twat.
We are.
He's a twat.
If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit. Aemond's as well.
Yeah, her
The
dad.
challenge. You are the challenge, Aegon. Simply by living and breathing.
Her dad really messed her up. That's so
You're the
sad.
king's firstborn son. And what they know, what everyone in the realm knows, is that one day you will be our king.
I don't want it.
Go trust.
So you're just not gonna address him? You're just not gonna address him doing it out the window? Wow. Okay. There she is. Bingo. I want to see like a wide shot. I just want to see how big Vhagar is. Man, being a dragon rider would be so cool. Oh yeah, it's pretty big. The whole ground shook.
I want my child to be born where I was born, on Driftmark, in my Lord Father's castle. I want my daughters to be raised in their homeland with their family. And at my end, I want to die a dragon rider's death.
So why aren't you guys on Driftmark? Why are you there? That's my real question. Oh, and you're just not gonna say anything? Wow, Damon. The green and black is crazy. Aegon's actually not half bad. But he is older than all of them, so.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention. Sir Kristen.
You question my method of instruction, sir?
Oh, I merely suggest that method be applied to all your pupils.
So, okay. So Kristen, they know. Kristen knows. Why doesn't Harwin train the boys on their own? Like, why does it have to be Kristen? I mean, I understand that he's like, you know, the King's Knight and he's handling training of the boys, but you could train him on your own time as well. The lines have been drawn. It's just like any day now. It's crazy. The fighting will begin.
Your interest in the Princeling's training is quite unusual, Commander.
Oh wow, yep.
Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin. Or a brother. Or a son.
Yep.
Not again! Say it again!
Lord as a match.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, basically he confirmed it. He had his suspicions, but that confirmed it. She uses those regularly now.
You have laid us open to accusations of an uglier treachery.
And what treachery is that? Don't play the fool with me, boy.
And the thing is, too, if Rhaenyra was to ever get impregnated by Laenor, and that kid comes out with white hair, or even looks a little bit like Laenor, it would, yeah, they have their backs up against the walls right now, basically. Oh, okay. Speaking of Laenor,
My dear wife. Princess? Oh.
Vile, disgusting insinuations.
Insinuations, are they?
They are
I
our
was like-
sons.
I was
Yours
about to say.
and mine.
But earlier you were like, my child.
As your princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
Yeah, we're throwing out titles. But yeah, like I said, they've backed themselves into a corner. Just, it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, as long as Rhaenyra only has children by Harwin, I mean, it'd be okay. But yeah, like I was saying, just the fact that they're Targaryens and their white hair. And then, yeah, if you look at Daemon and Laena's children, they're like, yeah, something.
But who let you stay?
It's pretty obvious that those are not Laenor's kids.
Your father would tell you the same. Father ignores me.
Hmm? So I guess he was reading with Bela in the last scene we saw him in. Because he was reading with one of the girls. Oh, Damon, I thought you were doing better. Why are you ignoring your daughter? Is it because one has a dragon and one doesn't? But I don't think that'd be the reason.
Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Does your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the city walls?
It's just so funny because everyone knows.
I miss my brother. Damon. As I think do you.
Wait, so do you want to go to Driftmark or you want to go to King's Landing? I'm confused. Or she just wants to go home.
I didn't know I was being so minutely observed.
You do not sleep.
Well, how can I with you haunting my every move?
Alright, Damon. Chill out. That's your wife, man.
Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Lena.
It does not pain me. I have made my peace.
Yeah, don't say Lena like she's taking it the wrong way. That's literally how you're acting right now.
The man I married was more than this.
Why was this issue not brought before Lord Grover? Has he grown so feeble he cannot settle a quarrel over rocks?
Oh, Alicent and Rhaenyra are in the small council. I bet that makes meetings very fun.
A decade ago, and he has since left the region undefended.
We have left it undefended. There should have been fortifications built. Watchtowers, a fleet of ships.
We cannot afford it. Our coffers are great, but not infinite. We must consider the cost to our subjects.
I must
The
agree.
cost of war is greater.
I see both of their points. Why is Alicent on the small council? That's my question. Like, what is her title?
I wish to speak.
Be seated.
Alicent said I'm not sitting.
Author, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now, husband.
Okay, but for real, why is she on the small council?
Yes.
Like, what purpose does she serve? And it's a little different from King Jaehaerys and Queen Alicent, because she was on the small council, but she was actually doing stuff.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Don't do that.
The episode in the yard this morning, my son Harwin has disgraced himself.
Alicent just got you all settled in for the day.
Your advice has been sage, unmarked by self-interest.
Yeah, exactly. He was talking about your dad when he said that.
But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve you with integrity.
Name it if it casts such a gloom.
Yes. We must have your reasoning in plain language.
She's like, yeah, say it. Say it.
I cannot.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no.
I would then ask leave to take my son from court and escort him back to the family seat at Harrenhal. He is my heir.
Alicent is like, I was so close to getting this man to see what everyone else is seeing.
It's going to help me.
Oh, wow. Wow. This Alicent is very much like the Alicent was in the book. I was waiting for her to get to this point. And like I said, because she was so sweet and innocent before, and like just Rhaenyra's best friend, it makes this whole turn a bit more, this whole turn in character a bit more interesting. Because now, like, we got to a point to where we actually cared about Alicent, and now... Oh, of course.
I took the liberty of beginning without you, Your Grace. It seemed a sin to let such a power grow cold. It's a willful blindness. The king. You'd surely suffer the same affliction if it came to
I
it.
would not.
Okay. She said she wouldn't. Have you met your son, lady? He was jerking off out the window, and you didn't even say anything about it. You didn't even bring it up.
My father cannot give unbiased counsel to the king.
It is now that I most rue the absence of my own father. He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightower was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me.
So it's the same thing, just on the other side. I'm glad you said it out loud. He would be
All of
partial
King's
to
Landing
me.
is no one to take my side.
Oh wow, she's not having her baby on Driftmark. He's not even over there trying to comfort her. Are you trying to tell me she got up and walked out and no one saw her? She made it all the way to Vhagar and no one was able to stop her? Okay, alright, that's just for plot. Is what this scene is. Or the explanation of this scene. This isn't a Dragon Rider's death that I'd want. Yeah. Vhagar doesn't want to do it.
Rhaenyra!
You're just not catching up to her? Yeah, this is for plot. That's so sad.
Be good to your mother, lad. I'll visit when I can.
Lucerys is the middle one. Jace is the older one. I think earlier in the show, or earlier in this episode, I said it backwards. Yeah, she can barely look at him. Probably trying to keep him crying or something. Oh, now she's staring daggers at him.
Is Harren strong, my father? Am I a bastard?
You are a Targaryen. That's all that matters.
Well, that answers that. Well, I don't know. He's pretty young. I don't know if he would have picked up on that.
To Dragonstone then?
I should have left years ago.
You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
Yeah, this is not a good idea. Yeah, I'm not with this plan. Like what Rhaenyra just said, if you're not there, Alicent will have the run of the place. Yep, and there they are. Just missing a few times. Man, so 2 of you got to ride and 1 had to walk? That sucks. Now, what if someone would have seen that on them? Terrible way to go.
I will go!
That sucks.
Through them, you imagine you cheat
That's his wife's ring.
of its victory.
He misses her. I miss her too. Very much rather have her back than Alicent right now. That's the second time we've seen a rat in his room. No, you shouldn't be looking at that.
Is a downfall.
No comforting skill whatsoever. He has no idea what to do.
They're dead.
You've heard the stories of Harrenhal, Your Grace. It's built in hubris by Harren the Black as a monument to his own greatness.
You passed judgment.
No, you pass judgment.
Makes a wish.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I assume you will write to your father now?
Larys, I did not wish for this.
I feel certain you will reward me.
Now, remember what she was saying earlier in the episode? Let's see how that holds up, because I already know that it won't. Alright, so that's it for this episode of House of the Dragon. So we saw earlier in this episode when Alicent was talking to Lionel about the willful blindness, how they were comparing, you know, if your child was having bastards, you know, you as a parent, you wouldn't say anything about it. And she said, no, I would not, like, not have the willful blindness, you know, as she would, basically saying that she would, like, stand up for what's right and everything. Well, your trusted advisor just had his father and his brother killed. And you're not going to say anything about it. You're just going to go get your dad to be the hand again. So, you know, it's like, you want to be all righteous and everything, but at the end of the day, you would do the exact same thing Rhaenyra is doing. Now, it does suck because, you know, her father manipulated her, definitely made her drink the Kool-Aid about how the realm will view the succession and things like that. And now she's passing it on to her child, saying that Rhaenyra will kill you because, you know, you're the obstacle in her succession. Like, just you being alive is a challenge to her succession to the Iron Throne. And yeah, it's just, it just really sucks about how the High Towers are just slowly passing that through their children. Because honestly, if Alicent would have been able to like stand her ground to her father and not really taken on that mindset, and none of this would be happening right now. Well, Kristen Cole would still be mad at Rhaenyra, but there wouldn't be all this back and forth between Alicent and Rhaenyra. And as you can see with these episodes, you have Alicent's children wearing the green under their sparring gear, and Rhaenyra's children wearing the red and black, the Targaryen colors, which, you know, that'd be weird just because it's Viserys Targaryen, and, you know, they are the royal family. Like, I understand Alicent being able to wear green, and sure, when, like, the real fighting starts, you know, they would wear green, but just throughout the castle and stuff, they're already wearing green. So it's just like, you know, those aren't the Targaryen colors, those are the Hightower colors. So it'd be, like, I don't know, I just think it'd be weird that they're wearing it now before anything even started. So yeah, Harwin and his father are dead. Lionel made sure, old Clubfoot made sure of that. They died in Harrenhal. That's pretty much what happened in the book. I'm pretty sure that the castle mysteriously caught fire, I think. So far this is going really well. And like I was saying earlier in the episode, like Alicent being friends with Rhaenyra and then them having their fallout, it's doing a good job so far. Because, like, you know, I actually care about Alicent, you know, just because they did used to be close when they were younger. So if we would have started this series with you know, Alicent already being, I don't know, reading stories to the king, like if Alicent would have had the mindset that her father had in the beginning of this show, I don't think it would work as well as it's working now, because I just feel like, you know, Alicent would be like, I'd feel the same way about her that I do about Kristen, where, you know, you're just bitter. You're just being bitter and you just want to be mad about something. Like, you have no reason to be mad. That's how I feel about Kristen. You know, you, like I said in the last episode, I don't know if it was the last episode, but like I said about Kristen, you know, you willfully sullied yourself, or whatever the word he said was. Like, you willfully, I'm sorry, you willfully betted the princess. Like, you had to take off all your armor. Like, you made the decision to do it, and now you want to be all upset that, you know, you broke your oath as one of the king's knights and stuff, and now you're out here like 10 years later still mad about it. Like, what he said about Rhaenyra when it was just him and Alicent, like, dude, like, get over it. Like, literally just get over it. You're just mad because she hit it once and then wouldn't leave with you. You know, you're all worried about your honor and whatever now. But like I said, like, if Alicent would have started the show like that, it would just be very one-sided. Like, everyone would be cheering for Rhaenyra, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. We'll see how it goes when we get to the end of this of season 1, but I'm not really sure how people feel by the end of season 1. Season 2 is right around the corner, so I can't wait for that. That's why I'm releasing all these back to back. But yeah, so Rhaenyra is going back to, well, Rhaenyra's back at Dragonstone. Daemon is now left with the 2 kids, with him and Leia, Baela, and I don't know the other one's name. I think it's Visenya. Who's Visenya? I don't know. That might be her name. I'm not sure. But yeah, like Daemon isn't really the comforting type. When he was reading with his daughter, I was like, oh yeah, you know, he turned a new leaf. And then they immediately showed, like, no, he's still the same. He's a little softer, but no, he's pretty much still the same Daemon he was when the show kind of started. But yeah, I understand Laena's point about wanting to go home, and, you know, being dragon riders, wanting to be on Driftmark, missing her brother, and it just sucks that she died before she got to see her brother again or take the girls back home. But yeah, other than that, really awesome episode, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.